Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Piano Julia again, face free. Again, another late night short stream, but can't be helped. It's fast. Helps me to get on go live quicker when I don't have to be on camera. Although still not as quick as I need. How was everybody's day? Do for themselves today. I'm still a tad under the weather, just kind of not right. But the streak must go on. Was going to take the stray cat back tonight. Well, I didn't want to do it. I wanted Offspring to do it, and they couldn't do it until later. I should do it, but we also needed to do it when the neighbor that's going to take care of her is home, so he's not home until the evenings. And then we were going to do it later in the evening, but he said that he was just getting ready to go to bed because he had an early day tomorrow or something. So we couldn't take her tonight because the weather has broken somewhat here. And weather's broken somewhat, so she should be okay outside, especially with that he's got a heated cat house for her at night. So, and this will allow her to roam. She's not happy here. I mean, she's happy that she didn't have to, well, she doesn't know this, but that she didn't become a catsicle during the dangerously cold weather. And she's, certainly being taken care of here, but she has to be separated from the other cat. And she can't go outside. And she's for these streets, man. She doesn't like this. There was another time back at the old house where she's a very sweet cat. Some people seem to want to take care of her, but there was this woman who lived in a different house. And when the weather got really bad, really snowy, we were worried because we didn't see her. We didn't see her for so long. It's like, oh, what happened to her? I hope she didn't get hurt. I hope she didn't freeze or whatever. Didn't see her for a while. I was worried. And then I kept hearing her crying. And I'm like, wait a minute, she's stuck somewhere. What's wrong? And I was like following the sound, and I followed it into the house behind my house, like catty corner kind of in an alley. There's an alley behind the old house, and then there's houses that their backyards face the alley. So I kept hearing it from coming that way, and I walked in this woman's yard, who I didn't know very well. Didn't know at all, really, but she always seemed friendly enough. I was like, do you mind if I walk in your yard? I'm just looking for the cat. And she's like, no problem. And I'm looking, I keep hearing it. It's getting louder and louder. And I'm thinking, is she buried under the snow? Or, I couldn't tell where it was coming from. And then I finally looked up. I'm not muted, right? Okay. I finally looked up, and she was in the next house over, upstairs. She had been, someone had taken her in during the snowstorm. But she'd been gone for a couple of weeks, I guess, kind of like she is now. And that woman had brought her in and locked her in an upstairs bedroom. Probably for the same reasons, like if she can't, house cats don't do so well with other cats coming into their house. It's understandable, I guess. It's like being the wife and somebody bringing home another wife, or for some reason, or she's allergic or something, but she had her locked in the room. I mean, she was taken care of. She wasn't, mistreated or not fed or anything. But she did have access to a window in that room, and she was up in that window, and that's where I kept hearing her crying. But I was glad that she was out of the snow. And then I finally talked to the woman and she let her go. The weather was better. And then that woman moved, and but when she went to move, she left a note. And these are people that I really didn't know. But she left a note for me at my house just saying, letting me know that she was moving and she wanted to make sure that somebody was going to take care of Princess. So it was funny though, we named her Princess. I never would have named her Princess. Offspring did that. Offspring named her Princess, and this other lady had been calling her Charlotte. So she was Princess Charlotte. Like Princess Charlotte, the UK royal. So anyway, she was Princess Charlotte. So anyway, Offspring keeps shortening that and then call her Prince, which upsets me because I keep thinking of Prince, you know. But anyway, so Princess. So that lady moved, and I don't know who's there now. So people take care of her. I know there's another house like the next street over that they put food out for cats. And the house right next to me, they always took care of her, but the same thing, they couldn't take her in because they had a cat. But the woman there was so funny. She's like, I actually like Princess better than this cat we have. So I think they've had her inside before, but it made her cat is male and like start to spray and stuff. They couldn't have that. And they got a baby in the house. So, anywho, so it's just that Princess is well loved, I guess. But I would like to let her roam and then go back safely to this guy's house at night, and he gives her wet food. So. And then I would only have one cat to take care of. And the one cat that's here is not even mine. But I want to keep her here for a while because she seems to make my mother very happy, which is so odd because my mother usually says she doesn't like pets of any kind, and she's really not used to cats. Which is just, that's just mom. Because we always had a dog growing up. We had a cat for a little bit. I think they had a cat before me. Before I was born, but but we had a dog growing up. My mom was afraid of dogs, but she didn't want her children to grow up and be afraid of animals like she was. So we got a puppy. Think about it, because it wouldn't be her choice, but she was doing it for us. I was some were slobbering. I was pretty little, so I really didn't have any input. But so I don't know if anybody was asking for a dog or not. I just remember getting her. My sister's funny. My sister, when she had when her kids were little, she had 3 kids, and so the baby was still a baby or a toddler, and the older girls were asking for a dog, and my sister said no dogs until the baby is potty trained, no pets until the baby is potty trained, because you don't want to have to take care of everybody's poop, so her daughter peed in her brother's potty chair. He said, look, Mom, he did it in the potty. He's potty trained. My sister caught on rather quickly to that. Children are so honest. No, they're not. And they lie when it benefits them. Well, especially when they're little. When they grow up, hopefully learn right from wrong. But Princess, she remembers she'll be good back out in the streets, and I know that guy will take care of him. And then he'll update us, so he'll send us little pictures of Princess, and he'll update us when we ask her. So I will need an update because I want to make sure that she comes back at night. I can't imagine that she's going to forget the area. That was the whole reason why he was concerned. Well, I think part of the reason that he was concerned was because he really wanted to keep her. But the other reason was that that we decided that we would not take her to the new house, not this house, was because apparently outdoor cats like that, semi-stray cats, indoor outdoor cats, will try to find their way back home. And then they often don't make it because they get lost, get hit by a car, get hurt, whatever. And the new house is too far from the old house, the old neighborhood. She would never make it back. I can't imagine. Although, remember that book and movie, The Incredible Journey? But yeah, I don't think she would make it back. So that's what we were worried about, that she would try, because she really doesn't like to be inside all the time. So she's in the basement now, and I go sometimes and she's just sitting on the steps. Anyway, as long as she's okay, and it's going to go up into the 40s and maybe in the 50s over the weekend, so that's warm enough. Especially since she has, like I said, the heated cat house on this guy's porch. And then he actually heats food for her to eat. So he's spoiling her. He will also take her to the vet if she needs to go. She had like an eye infection. He wanted to take her, so he did, I'm not gonna lie. One of the reasons why I didn't want to take her and wanted Offspring to do it was because I don't want to be that close to my old house. I don't want to look over there. See, the other house, the marital home, that was on a dead end street. So I have no reason to go back there. So I never see that house. I don't have to be reminded of anything. But this house, I drive by it whenever I leave the house, almost, pretty much. Because I drive by it to get to my uncle's house, which is hopefully one day will be my new house. Well, even if I'm not there, even if I'm still here taking care of my mom. But I'm hoping legally it'll be my place at some point, even if I'm still here with Mom. But anyway, yeah, there's two ways to get there, and less traffic lights to go the way by my house. Although I think probably a mileage the other way is probably shorter, but there's a couple traffic lights. My sister's coming to visit. Now, she said she's coming tomorrow. That usually means the next day, but we'll see. Because she does fly standby. And if the flights don't look good, then she pushes it off to the next flight, or the next day. And it is a holiday weekend here in the U.S. It's President's Day weekend. So it's President's Day and Valentine's Day weekend. So the flights might be pretty grateful because President's Day is a federal holiday for us. So courthouses and, you know, all the federal and state buildings are closed, and that includes schools. So it's really kind of like a little break. Not that you actually do anything for President's Day. I mean, I'm sure politicians have to, but it's usually the time of year when you buy mattresses. There's always big mattresses sales around President's Day for some reason. Anyway, what it kind of amounts to is a little break, like a little winter break, if you haven't had any days off since Christmas. Martin Luther King Day in January is also a federal holiday, but it's not a school holiday, I don't think. Well, maybe yes it is. But it's not the same. It's usually a 3-day weekend. And this one, they tack on, Monday's the holiday, they tack on Friday. And some schools or whatever tack on Thursday. My sister teaches. So it ends up being a longer weekend to do something. And then, you know. Charlie, how are you? So good to see you. How are things? How is your new album doing? Are people...
They're here.
Hey, Dream On Music, thank you so much for the raid. Oh my goodness. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Laugh at yourself. I like that. You're getting ready to go in for surgery. Oh, tell me about this. Thank you. Dream On Music. Anybody who was here before is not following Dream On Music. Probably the people in my chat already are. But just make sure you are following. It's always a good time there. Musically, just top notch. Singer-songwriter. As Charlie says, reimagines covers in very cool ways. A wizard with the looper. All the good stuff. And she puts a sticker on her face whenever she gets a sub. So if you ever accidentally or on purpose just kind of click in her channel and she looks a little weird about the face, this is why. You'd be like, what is wrong with her face? That just means it's been a good night. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the raid and welcome. West Sider. Was that 29? Who else came in? Anybody who came along in the raid? Get me out of here, Zero. I love it. Who came along with the raid? I appreciate you being here. Even if you cannot stay, even if you would continue to lurk, we're very lurk friendly here. And just appreciate you being here. There's a little information on me. Tonight I was doing a chat and noodle when we just kind of talk, and I noodle here at the piano because I've been a tad under the weather, so I didn't want to do too much. But you know what? I think I can do the raid song. Let's see how that goes. Wait, let me hydrate. The weirder the better, right? It's a good night when you go and click on it and she looks like, whoa. Oh, you had a medical procedure as well this morning. Oh, wow. And there's a couple people in the community that had stuff. Connor John had stuff going on. Oh, thank you for gifting us sub to Dream On Music. Appreciate that. So you had a medical procedure and you were hi, train starts. And you were still able to stream. Impressive. Speak it, but let's see if we can sing. Thank you. I want to thank you for that raid. I'm truly grateful that you chose me to bring your friends round to hang out with. I hope you had a real good stream. Thank usually say, can I play a song for you? But I don't think I'm going to play any songs because that was kind of rough. Wait, did you say, did I read that correctly? You even did a Costco run as well? In addition, okay. Wow. Superwoman. But. The same thing I said to Connor John. You got to make sure you take care of yourself, though, and let yourself heal from whatever it is. Because you don't want to make your body work too hard. You have liked to just resting. Yeah, you didn't have a choice. I hear you. Well, sometimes it's the day after that's worse anyway, depending on what you had done. So that's when all the meds wear off and you're like, oh, shoot, that hurts. So get your rest when you can. Yeah, whenever I've had anything done, it's always the next day. Charlie saying that you are about to have a procedure done. The treatment today is considered major, but it's really not for you because you're such a trooper. Oh, I also got my smile back yesterday. You did. So you got your mouth work done, your teeth work. Wow. Congratulations. And okay. Same thing to you, Charlie. If they're calling it major, even if it doesn't feel like it for you, please get any rest that you can. We don't want any complications or infections or any of that stuff. So that tapestry thing is up there because it was the anniversary of Carole King's birthday was the 9th. The anniversary of the release of Tapestry was the 10th. And I usually do a Carole King stream. But, excuse me. Sorry. I don't have a producer to do a cough button. Actually, I could do it. I was in radio. I'd have or I had an engineer with a podcast. Anyway, I usually play the whole album. And I went to do that. I got a very late start because I just couldn't get myself together, and because of I always have to get mom settled first. So by the time I started, it was a little rough. So I did side one, and then I said I'm gonna just postpone it and not do it until I'm feeling better, so I can do Carol justice because she deserves it. Heard? Okay, good, Charlie. Thanks, Charlie. I appreciate it. I think I'm just run down. It's not that. I'm just not right. Don't have any procedure or anything, but. So I'm going to try to get some rest this weekend when my sister is here. That really never works very well, but I say it every time. But I'll try. was minor chronic pain maintenance. So more prep than anything, and just a little soreness, luckily. Okay. But it's not in anywhere that hurts you to play or sing. Chronic pain maintenance. Chronic pain is just I don't have it now, knock wood, but it's very, like having a constant companion you don't like. It's like, why are you here again? Oh, good, I'm glad. Taking it easy as well. Hope I could be back to doing some songs soon, but now you guys remind me, meaning I need to remind myself. I need to text my piano tuner and see if because the weather broke, but it didn't like break. Like it broke. Like we've been having this horrible, dangerously cold weather. All the snow is still there because there's so much snow. It's like they called it, the weather people called it concrete or snowcrete snow because it's been so encased in ice for so long that it's not gonna melt the same way regular snow would. It just got a little bit softer. I was out there trying. There was one piece of my here at my mom's house at the sidewalk that wasn't shoveled, and I tried just to break it up. You got to break it up first. It's like, jackhammer. I'm using a real shovel, not a snow shovel. But this guy was very nice. He one of the neighbors who has a dog, so I see him walking his dog. Pretty dog. I lost both my dogs in the last. Well, I guess they've been gone. The second one, a couple years now. But I miss my dog, so I'm now one of those ladies that wants to pet everybody else's dogs. Anyway, he's got a really pretty dog. So he saw me out there kind of struggling with these big blocks of ice, and he's like, "Oh man, I would help you if I could. I really would help you." He said, "But I just threw my back out doing the same thing you're doing because the snow is so freaking heavy." So he said he might come back and put salt out. Why did I start talking about that? So guys, if you're new here, it's Latasia here. Hi, Latasia. Callie too. Welcome. How's everybody's day been? Yeah, if you're new here, you're lurkers. I just, it's stream of consciousness talking. So I lost my train of thought. So I'm going to get on the struggle bus. Callie, how are you doing? Everybody make sure you're following Callie as well. And Callie, do you know Dream On Music? I hope you do. If you don't, drop that follow. Dream On, do you know Callie? Callie does music reviews, variety streamer with IRL things, co-working, Get Ready With Me. Dream On Music does music, but Dream On Music is also a dancer, and she plays some of her videos of music videos. So that's pretty cool. So anyhow, yeah, the snow's starting to melt. Oh, I was saying it because of my piano. Okay, so I moved. The end of November, the piano was moved to the new location, which is not in this house. And my piano, and I know you have to let them sit for like a month at least, So after a month went by, a little longer than a month, I asked my piano tuner, have we waited long enough? And then he said, well, because of the weather, we should wait until the next break in the weather, until after the next cold snap. That was before this really bad cold snap. So that cold snap is over, but it's still cold, and it's only February. So I'm ready for winter to be over, but that doesn't mean that it will be over. So it's still going to be cold through March. So I don't know what he means. So if he has to do it twice, he has to do it twice, although that's money. But so yeah, I need to text him tomorrow and see if he wants to come out or if he wants to wait a little longer. I appreciate him not just, he wouldn't do this anyway, but maybe other people would just come out and do a tuning that he knows is not going to stick, just so he can do it twice. He wouldn't do that. I'm very loyal to piano tuners. He's been my piano tuner for many, 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 many years. I've had 3 piano tuners in my life, actually. And the first 2 were my piano tuners until they left this world. The one I had, my childhood one, I always liked him. He was very kind of, he was very kind of, like, it could have been like from the 1800s. He was an older man with his little like bag that, I like to say all carried a bag that look like doctor's bags. But this guy was always very dapper when he came, and he knew exactly what he was doing. And then he passed away. Then I got another one. Same with him. And they always have stories, and they talk to, because these are guys that they tune pianos for individuals, but they also tune pianos for some of the institutions around. So, like some of the schools or the Academy of Music or for the orchestra, whatever. So they know things and people. And yeah, that guy, Frank. And I'll never forget, I called for a tuning and I got a different person answered the phone and told me that he had passed away. And I was like, oh gosh. Which always reminds me of that scene in Rosemary's Baby when she calls her friend. Oh, that was really random, Julia. Leave you tab, it might be quite a while traveling. Genuinely, thank you for the encouragement and the empathetic shoulder. I will be thinking about you, Charlie, and I hope your procedure goes well and that you can heal quickly. I'm glad your smile is back. Thanks for keeping me tabbed up, and you will be in my thoughts for sure. Always good to see you. Best days ahead. Yes, I love it when you say that. I hope I didn't miss anybody else. Oh, wait, now I'm going back. Just wanted to pop in and say, I can't hear because my boyfriend and I tried to go to bed 3 hours ago. I'm awake now, and he is still sleeping. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you, Callie. So you can't hear me anyway. But thanks for being here. So Callie does what I do sometimes, which is which seems odd, but sometimes I will put on, cooking or IRL streams or that kind of thing, or gaming, I guess, are okay to have and be muted because, the whole thing is visual, right? It's the main focus. But music streams, you ought to be able to hear the music, right? But I often will tab up music streams with it muted and just kind of support, but follow. And sometimes it's just support if I can't, really watch. But sometimes I'm, able to follow chat. Because lots of times that happens when I'm with my mom or something and I can't play it in the air. Either because it's, not for her, or because, she's watching something or doing something else and I don't want to be rude. So, but I'll tab people up and follow the chat a little bit. So I appreciate Callie doing that. Charlie has gone on his lurk. And whoever may be here, you should know we are truly lurk friendly here. I don't keep the list up at any given time. I don't know who's here or even how many unless you're in the chat. That is by design, so you can feel comfortable hanging out without worried about being called out. I am certainly not going to call you out because I don't even have the list up, but it's also the kind of the policy of the channel. No one else will call you out either. That is not to discourage you from coming into the chat. Love to have you in chat, but I understand that sometimes you're like Callie is. You might be in bed, you might be working, you might be cleaning, you might be modding for other people or about to mod for other people. I understand. Or in someone else's stream, but you just want to have us tabbed up, but you don't have to worry about in here. You don't have to worry about or coming in and out. You don't have to worry about having us tabbed up and then thinking, we're going to talk to you and then you're not going to be able to respond because you're actually someplace else. We don't do that. Now, I will continue to talk to the general world and the people who live in my head, but not anybody by name if they're not in the chat. That gives you the freedom to come and go with no pressure or judgment. But I will say, we are friendly in chat, though. I'm not saying this is a stream that you don't chat. We are friendly and have a good time in chat, but what we are not is pushy. So we don't try to say things or ask questions or whether it's just to keep you there. We don't do that. And if ever chat is quiet, which sometimes it is, just because, and sometimes it is even when there are people here because people are lurking, don't be afraid to come into chat because you think, I'm going to get stuck. If I say anything, I'm going to have to stay, and I'm the only one there. There's only a couple of people. I don't want to do that. Don't worry about it. You can come in and say one thing, drop one emote, and then fade off into the shadows. That's all good. And then come back whenever you feel like it. Again, since I don't have the list up, I'm not going to be hurt about it or anything. You don't have to worry about me. And as you might be able to tell, I'm a yapper. So, and then what else? Yeah, and if you can only be in chat for a short amount of time because you got to leave or mod or whatever, don't let that discourage you from coming into chat, coming in hot and then disappearing. And you can let us know when you're leaving, or you can Irish goodbye us. And for those who don't know what the term Irish goodbye means, and I don't know the origin, I should look it up. But Irish goodbye just means you leave a place without telling anyone, without saying goodbye. That's it. Which again is a counter to what most of us were taught. Like we were taught to, always thank the host or hostess when you leave, blah, blah, blah. But Irish goodbyes and you're suddenly not there. The people on whatever event you're at, they're like, wait a minute, where'd Julia go? I think she left. Did she leave? I didn't see her leave, Got to be stealthy. Anyway, you can Irish goodbye us here. You can be really active in chat and then all of a sudden be gone. We'll figure it out and it's all good. But as far as thanking your host in real life when you're Irish goodbying, what you do is you thank the host from the get-go, as soon as you get there. Oh, you have a lovely home. Oh, this is a lovely gathering. I'm having such a good time, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for putting this together for us, blah, blah, blah. You say that. You can say that in the first hour, and then you've said it. And then when the time is right, You just leave. Don't even say goodbye to your friends. That's how you do a true Irish goodbye. Not even your friends. Especially not your friends, actually, because your friends will talk to you. You're in your Irish goodbye phase right now. You're out when you're out. I'm telling you. And I don't think, especially if you've been gracious when you've been there, because for work events and stuff that I used to have to go to, it's like, yeah, the original FaceTime meant that you go someplace and you make sure you're seen. About what that's doing your FaceTime. But you make sure you're seen, so you get credit for having been there, and then get out when your social battery is low, or you're just not feeling it for whatever reason. Or it could be really fun, but you've only allotted them an hour. You may have an hour of my time. I will eat, I will drink and be merry, and then I'm going on and doing something else and eat, drink, and be merry elsewhere. Or I'm going to go home and get comfy in my bed or on my couch and play on my phone. Yeah, get it out of the way early on, and then you can just suddenly, you can. Like sometimes I might decide ahead of time, yeah, I'm going to do the Irish goodbye. Other times, I might not have decided to do that, and then all of a sudden I'm feeling like, you know what, I'm going to go. And then you just get up and go. But yeah, the true Irish goodbye is when you don't even tell your friends. I mean, don't do it if you're on a date, you should tell your date or get your date to come with you. But absent being on a date, even if you're with friends, you just go. And your friends, if they know you, they'll know, oh yeah, she left. She probably left. They'll know the deal. They will know, hi Connor, I hope you're doing well. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, your friends would know the deal. I've said this before, but I remember that more senior work colleague taught me that. This is part of my mentoring. She's like, and she spoke and we're still friends to this day, although I rarely ever see her. Actually, we need to get together and have dinner. She always spoke very distinctly and enunciated her words so very well. And she would say, make sure that you have been seen and then leave without saying goodbye to anyone. Okay? That's how you do it. And she was a woman of her word, because I would turn around and look and she'd be gone. Gone. And I'd be like, okay, I got you. I know what's happened here. Oh, you've got so bad that you throw up. Oh gosh, you have really been through it, because you're just getting to the point where you could eat after your wisdom teeth surgery. Oh. Yeah, migraines are horrible. I don't usually throw up, but when they're really bad, I can't do anything. I can't even lay down, because it's worse for me when I lay down. So I have to sit up in a darkened room and do pretty much nothing. So I can't really look at screens or even. I think the last time I was trying to distract myself, I put on some comedians, lightweight comedians. Just have something to listen to, because sometimes music doesn't do it because I listen too hard, or it makes me, think of my own music or whatever. Oh, you weren't even to the point of actually being able to eat with your wisdom teeth? Just less pain. Well, you had a much more extensive. You just didn't have them pulled. Like, you had other things done and impacted and already infection. So it's going to take you a minute. It just will. I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. And a migraine on top of it. Now, what do you do for your migraines? Do you have any medication that you take, or do you have a ritual? Like I said with I used to have medication with way back a different doctor that worked, and then I never got it again. If I catch it in time and start to take Tylenol, it will lessen it. But I have to catch it in time. If it's already set in, I take it anyway. It helps maybe a little bit, but no, it's the darkened room. It's the sitting up. I cannot lay down. I'm like the Elephant Man. Yeah, and I have the ice hat. I do the ice hat. And then sometimes, when it's really bad, I will just stick my head under cold water. Sometimes that helps. Just it's short-lived though, but yeah, just ice and rest. You have to wait for them to lift. Latasia suffers from migraines at times too. I don't know if Latasia's still here, but I hope you're doing well. I know Latasia said that, or Jason said Latasia has not been sleeping, has been working and helping somebody take care of a baby. So healing thoughts to Connor John, to Latasia Janice, and to Dream on Music as well, and to Charlie Mack. I lay an ice pack on my forehead because, like today, with more severe migraines, you have a fever with it. Wow. Yeah, that's serious. How are you, though, now? Because you obviously have a screen on of some sort. Are you in a dark? Are you on the phone or computer? And does the light bother you? It's weird. Like with me, when I can't lay down, sometimes I don't want to close my eyes because even though I don't want the stimulation of screens or whatever, something about closing my eyes sometimes makes me feel nauseous. I don't know. Low brightness and low volume. Yeah, it makes you dizzy. Yeah. So it's like sitting with my eyes half open, sitting up with my eyes half open, probably looking pretty much like a corpse. And doing nothing. Saying nothing. Now, when you still have to work through it, you have to do whatever it is you have to do anyway. That's rough. Thanks to everybody for coming through and sharing your day. Thanks again to Dream on Music and our community that came over here. Dream Mom has a lot of times very high energy streams. They're a lot of fun. So I hope this isn't too much of a letdown. I get kind of chill here, especially when I just chat and noodle. yeah, I hope I can get my piano tuned soon. So while my sister is here, at least I can get to the piano, and I might just get to the piano and just play and not stream, because I haven't had, especially with having to be here so much. And really, actually, this is the first time I feel like I'm living without an acoustic piano. There's no room to bring it here, but I just want to spend some time with her and not get caught up with the streaming. Although I would like to do maybe a sound check, but I'm loath to unplug everything here, because as some of you may know, I just rearranged the studio, and it took me a while to get the sound back to where it needs to be and to change the setup and everything. So, but I might, that my other alternate, see the bigger mixer is supposed to be used with the piano, because I need more mics I need to mic the piano. And then the smaller one that I don't need as many inputs, because I don't mic anything in the air. So I really only use this one mic. And then I just need a channel for the keyboard. So, and an extra one in case I do something else or play bass or something, whatever. So, but that little one has been unreliable. Same manufacturer, and I think it has a bit of a reputation of being unreliable, so it's not just me. So I may take that to the piano, because I'm there less often. I just have to accept that. So I'll just try to plug it in there. And I stream from a laptop, so I can take the laptop. Which is still unplugging everything, but with the new setup and the new desk, it's not going to be that hard to put everything back, I don't think. And if I'm not moving the mixer, then I don't have to change all the settings and everything. So, yeah, I might just play the piano, maybe look at my old sheet music. Once a year I go through, I still have all my old sheet music and my my classical music and all that stuff, and my teaching supplies, and just go through that. And the other thing we can do is look at those albums. So some of you already know, but I had an uncle pass away about 1.5 years ago, and I've been in charge of his estate. And I actually, although I'm never there, but sold my house and moved into his, and trying to buy out the other heirs. And my offspring is there now. But anyway, we found in his house all these vinyl albums, like over 300. And that's not counting the 45s, and it's not counting the 78s. So, a lot of jazz, a lot of R&B, fair amount of classical, some spoken word things. It's just, and I really haven't had much of a chance to go to look through them very much. I've had a couple streams when I've looked through them, but I've been limited in time on those streams, so because I need to organize those as well. I bought these floor things to put it in, because I know because that's a new place, and everything's kind of still trying to move in and put things where you want, But records are really heavy when you have 300 of them. So I bought these little things on the floor that have wheels that you can take the wheels off and put them on a table. But now I want, maybe I'll put it on my throne just so you can see it. But I want an actual cabinet that's big enough to hold all the albums and then some. And have the turntable. Now the turntable is on a thing meant to hold a turntable that I found at Goodwill. And it's on, I like furniture on wheels because I can't commit to anything. So, and it fits right on there, and then there's slots below it for albums, so that's pretty cool. But then I need something to house the other ones. The 78s, I don't know what to do with. I don't have anybody to play them. Maybe one day I'll find something to play on them. So they're more like decoration. So there's like a window. It's a mid-century modern house. So it's got the big window, picture window up front, and there's a bit of a ledge. It's not like a full window seat or anything, but there's like a ledge. So I just kind of piled up the 78s there for now. I don't want to just put them in a box and have them disappear. I want to find a way to display them. Ace Rage King, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the family. Good to see you. I'm just chatting and yapping and noodling here. If you've been here before, I don't know that because I don't have the list up. But welcome. Thank you for the follow. Glad you found us. We're very chill here. So if you want to tell us about yourself, that's great. Or maybe your time zone. But if you just want to chill, that's cool too. I'm just kind of a stream of consciousness talking right now. So yeah, I was saying that I have all these albums, and I have all the 78s, and then the 45s. There's a lot of 45s. There was film for film cameras. What are they called? Video cameras. Oh, no, actually not even 8mm. Back that far. And my uncle had that stuff. He actually had the cameras too. Some of them we still have that we're gonna probably sell. If we're not going to use them or collect them purposefully or display them, then they should go to somebody who collects that stuff and who can really use it. Anyway, so there are all these tins, and I thought and I knew that he used to hold the family movies, right? He was the one that did that of the siblings, but so there were all these tins, and I thought they were tapes, videotapes, the round ones, and opened them up, and they were 45 records. There's a whole bunch of those, and there's a cute little carrying case for the 45s too. So anyway, I wonder if, oh no, my old name. Hello. What? Wait a minute. Ace Rage King, is that, were you here under an old name before? But yeah, so for me, that's hours of fun to look through that stuff. I like to read the liner notes, and I really should organize them. I think there's a lot of jazz, so I don't think I should do it by genre because that section would just be too big. I think I should just, what do you think? Just do by artists at first, because I just, from what I've just looked through a little bit, like he's got a lot of Duke Ellington. I can put all that together. A lot of Ray Charles, put all that together. You know what I mean? I could do that. It's just embarrassing. Okay. Oh, it's an old name. No, it's cool. It's all good. It's all good. So I could organize it like that. But look at that cabinet. I was going to get the cabinet as soon as the things that I bought for him now that I don't want, I'm trying to sell those. So I was going to say if I sold those, I would use that money to switch it out and get that other cabinet. But they haven't sold yet. And I post them and people are like, do the records come with it? It's like, no, the records don't come with it. I put it on there and said, I'm getting a different cabinet for the records, so I don't need these. Do the records come with it? No, they don't. But I have a couple other things that I can hopefully sell and get the cash to do it. And they just also need to be wiped down, the covers, and I guess I could look into getting those sleeves and stuff. Offspring is really into vinyl now, and he gets the sleeves for the outside and the inside, if necessary. Get them both, which would really make sense, and it actually would protect, especially the older ones. Don't want them to get further, have it like rub up against something. This is very calming. You forgot what you said. Oh, good. Oh, that makes me feel good. So, yeah, that's something that I might be able to do. I'm trying to not do so much working on the house. I'm just kind of working myself into the ground. So as far as working on here, taking care of my mother, and then the whole move. Oh, the move was so hard. And now I don't know where a lot of my stuff is. And like Offspring will say, do you know where such and such is? It's like needle in a haystack. It's like, you know what? We need to actually go through our stuff and see where everything is, because some of it was a real quick last minute move. Some of it was pre-moving, decluttering, where I just relocated things to declutter, but not always. I mean, I tried to do, put things together so I could find them, but it didn't always work out that way. So, but I don't want to spend my whole weekend doing that. Also, what I'm doing is, so I have this new setup here, because I got a new desk that I found on the street. And then that was like fate, because I was going to rearrange the room, and I thought if I could just get a desk that I can clamp things to if necessary. Because I couldn't even do the mic before. I had to have a piece of wood hanging off of the other desk to do it. So I was kind of looking at them, but I didn't want to spend any money. And then I was just driving home, and this man was putting a desk out on the road. And I'm like, are you giving that away? He's like, yeah. It's a nice desk. Because he's moving. I've been in his house before because I went to the open house. He's a musician. I mean, I don't think that's his day job, but he's got the whole setup. I'm sure he's taking that stuff with him, though. But anyway, so I found that, and then my whole setup was what my decor has been over the years, which I call early garage sale. Like, I'm just making do with what I got, So all my monitors were old TVs. And when I say old TVs, which is fine because TVs work for that. The drawback with TVs is, if it's an actual true old TV, which mine were. So the resolution was really bad. So hard to read on it. I mean, not hard, but just not good, And the other drawback on TVs is that you can't tilt them or anything. So you're kind of stuck with what other angle. But I found, as I was, I don't like Facebook. I only have I use Facebook Marketplace, so I have to sell all this stuff. I use it on my mom's phone. She doesn't use her phone. And I just go straight to there. So I avoid all the other Facebook stuff. But anyway, I did see that somebody was selling a used monitor, and I got that, which has totally changed things, because this one also has some of the eye protection on it, I guess. So that's good. I have some eye issues, so that's good. So it's so much easier to see, and it's big enough. So, I've been reading my sheet music, my chord sheets, on paper in a binder, partly because that's the way it was before. I've been playing a long time, but also mainly because of my eye issues. Like, I have to be able to see. It's not going to work on one little screen, or a small tablet's not going to work. Even a tablet, just one is actually going to be difficult for me as well. I can't condense things. I have this issue. I had to have surgery for it years ago, and I hope I never have to do that again. But what it left me with is a blip, and so I can see, but it's like, if you ever have glasses, or if you wear glasses, or even sunglasses, you ever get like a drop of rain or whatever on your lens, so you can kind of see around the drop, but you can't. But right in the middle of your vision, it's kind of messed up. That's what I have. So it makes it hard, and I'm better from a distance. And sometimes that makes it hard to read the screen, because it does something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it as I'm talking about it. But anyway, so I see best on paper, and all my all the stuff in my binder is all printed out, such that I don't have to I don't have to turn the page, and I use a big enough font that I can see. So that was my issue with, I always wanted to get the 2-page music reader that conductors use and stuff, that also has the eye protection or whatever. And then on the piano, you can't just put a monitor there because of the way pianos are, unless you're like one of those fancy people that has something made for the piano for that purpose. I'm not doing that. Plus, I don't want to alter my piano in any way. But since most of my streaming is here with this new monitor, I think I'll be able to read off of this monitor. So I'm in the process of some of the stuff that you see that's in the binder is saved. Everything is saved somewhere. Some of it I don't know where, or I think it's like it was backed up on an external hard drive or a thumb drive. And some of it's on this computer. But since I wasn't really using it to find while live, it's not well organized. And then some of my stuff, I have my own, you download or you pull up a chord sheet. Lots of times it's not right, and you change it. Or, I'll have little notes on it, of my own notes. So that stuff is not saved because, right on with pencil, pen. So I'm scanning it in. So I'm in the process of scanning in the ones that need to be scanned in. Not all of them do need to be scanned in. The ones that don't need to be scanned in, I need to organize. But I'm in the process of doing that so that I can read it all from this new monitor and not have the binder. So there'll be, until I get that done, there'll be some streams where, well, it depends. I could have the like the way it was before. I mean, this is all new. This is like since last week. So the last time you saw me do a regular music stream, I had the binder here and the screen. Sometimes I would read from the screen. Sometimes I'd read from the binder. But if I don't have the binder, I can position the screen a little better. Anywho, so there may be, when I'm doing a full music singing song stream, there might be a limited song list, just to let you know. Because the songs that have not been, if I don't have the binder out at all, and I'm just, the ones that have not been found or scanned will not be available. But it actually is not taking that long. So I have all of, I have some artists I have bunches of songs for, because usually the ones that I do theme streams for, like Carole King, the one that I missed because I'm not feeling well enough to do it. So I have in there all of my Carole King, all of my Stevie Wonder, all of my Michael Jackson, all of my Billy Joel, all of my Elton John. So that's a lot to choose from. All of my Amy Winehouse and all of my Prince. So, and you know, if anybody's new here, those are the ones that I do theme streams on sometimes. So Carole King is next when I'm feeling better. And then Maroon 5 is a new one, because I decided I wanted to play all the songs on Songs About Jane, because I really love that album. So I've not done that yet. And I've not, some of those don't need to be scanned in. Some do, because I have notes on them of things I've changed or whatever. Or my song facts or whatever. But I think the next grouping I'll do is Carpenters. I have a fair amount of Carpenter songs. And then I'll do Maroon 5. And then all the other ones that I don't have chunks of songs for, I'll just have to do alphabetically. Because that's the way the binder was. I had the artists that I have chunks of songs were separated together. And then the ones that weren't were alphabetical. Although I always kept my 90s songs separately. And I think I'll continue to do that in my digital files. And that is because probably 2 years ago, I said I was going to do a 90s stream. I put all my 90s stuff together. And then I have yet to do it. I still plan to, though. But I kind of like them all together, because then it won't matter so much if I'm playing, if I'm just going to be pulling them up. But if I'm turning pages, I just play the stuff together. I'd be like on a 90s roll and just kind of play those songs. But so there'll be a bit of a limited song list, but not for long, I hope. And that will be good, because sometimes the songs at the beginning or end of the alphabet, if people aren't making requests or I'm not taking requests, I tend not to choose for myself the ones at the beginning or the end of the alphabet, because I didn't feel like flipping the pages to them. Now I won't have to worry about that. Now, I will probably still have to use a binder at the piano for the reasons I was talking about before, until I have a solution to that. But that's fine, because that's more traditional anyway. really don't like to have a lot of stuff at or around my piano anyways. And I don't have a table to put the mixer on. Like I have to it's a different house. I have to totally redo, and I have no idea what the sound is going to be like. It's more open than my other house. It's not a complete open floor plan, but it opens to what was probably originally a dining room, but we use it as a TV room, and then it's a ranch. So everything is like right there. And there's no doors except for the bedrooms and the bathroom. So sound, but there's no upstairs either. See, at the old house, there was an upstairs. And so sound would be going up. This house, there's no upstairs. So that's good. I think. Eventually, I might want get barn doors, or at the very least, a curtain or something to curtain it off, both for sound and privacy. But anyway, so I have no idea what the sound's going to be like in the house as far as streaming or even just playing. I haven't had opportunity to play that much there, so I'm looking forward to that. But again, it's more open, so when offspring, I call my children offspring. Don't ask me why, I just do. When they're there, the sound is going to be an issue, or the background noises are going to be an issue, but whatever. But there's an unfinished basement that my uncle used as a workspace. He was always, he had all the basic house fixing stuff in there, like carpentry stuff or whatever you need. He had all that stuff. But he was also an electronics guy, so he also had all that stuff. He always had one of those, the lights with the magnifying thing that you pull down, that you use for close work or electronics or jewelry, or you know what I mean. Although I've taken those down, at least for now, because I don't need them. But I cleaned that up, and then in the move we had, and I used to use them for streaming. It's a couple of these TVs that they're not smart TVs. I just used them as monitors. Actually, one of them, Offspring used as a gaming one during COVID, but then didn't need it anymore. So I used to use it sometimes. But anyway, so during the move, I just stuck those in the basement, and I was like, you know what? And there's, it's electric down there. So I'm like, I could stream something from down there and use those as monitors. And so I keep threatening to do a basement karaoke stream. So I can try to test that out as far as the sound when I'm down there. And see. So I'm going to take the little mixer over there, and I'll miss this mic, but I'm not going to move this mic back and forth. Actually, if for the piano, I have no place to clamp it anyway. So until I get a situation going. So I'll have the old Shure mic. Well, this is Shure too, but the SM58. And then if the little mixer decides to work, that does give me a little bit of effect. So we'll see how that goes. And I'll just take the laptop. That's something else to do. I have plenty of IRL things to do in the house, but I just don't know how much of that stuff I'm going to do. I might do nothing. I think part of my problem is feeling unwell as I do too much. I'll sit and relax. But I also threaten to have you guys have to watch me put down shelf paper. But that could be kind of like an ASMR situation because you hear the paper, you know. But I am not particular enough with that kind of thing. To be like, okay, it almost fits. That's good enough for me. The cabinets are original to the house, so they're like from the late 50s, early 60s. It's very authentic, mid-century modern. And they are staying because, number one, it's not my house. I would like it to be one day, but it's part of my uncle's estate, which is not settled yet. So I can't, well, I don't have the money to right now, but even if I did, it would not be advisable to put that kind of money into the house. So I'm only doing things to make it safe and habitable, you know. So all that to say is that the cabinets, the old cabinets are staying. I think they're kind of cool looking, but the inside of them are dirty. They've been cleaned. Professionally cleaned, but they still look dirty. And so they need to be covered. So once they're, but, you know. Do a chat noodle from the piano, because that way I wouldn't have to worry so much about the balance, you know, the piano and the vocals. That's hard to do sometimes with the acoustic piano because you hear so much in the air and then you don't know what you guys are hearing, you know. Because basically I'm hearing it double. I'm hearing it in the headphones and I'm hearing it in the air. Just like with singing, but with piano it could be over. Anyway, so I could do that. That actually might be good for me because I don't get a chance, like I was saying, just to kind of sit and play the piano. But it would just be noodling. No, I'm not going to get out and play any of my old sheet music or classical music or whatever. I don't do classical music on the stream. But I might get some of that stuff out for my own enjoyment and organize it. That would get the piano playing. I mean, it's out of tune, but it's not like crazy out of tune. But there's some things that need to be tightened up. I really should know more about my instrument and its care. But I don't touch it because I am not a professional. I'm not going to risk doing anything that I don't know how to do. But there's a couple of notes that are like clicky, and that happens before. That happens from time to time. And the tuner comes and fixes that for me. And sometimes the pedal is squeaky. So if the clicky doesn't bother me too much, maybe I could just do a chat noodle from the piano and just you do it mobile. I could do it mobile. Wouldn't pick up my voice very well. I guess actually no, can't use the lapel mic because that is noise reduction. So it tries to reduce the background noise, which just makes it sound funny. So it wouldn't pick up the music. It's a different kind of lapel mic that you can turn the noise cancellation on and off. I would like to try that. I put that on my list too of things I would. But I can go old school. When I first started streaming, I didn't even have a computer. I had a computer, but I like to say, off-color joke, but I like to say my old computer was like a man with erectile dysfunction. I never knew when it was going to work. I never knew how long it was going to work. So when it was working, I'd have to jump right on it, try to do what I needed to do really fast, because I never knew, again, how long it would be working and the next time it would be working. So, but I could know it I couldn't, it's true. That's the way it was. But I couldn't download anything on it anymore either. Again, it just was a little persnickety that way. So, yeah. So I couldn't use that for streaming, and I couldn't get the software on it, and it wouldn't work. And again, never knew how long it was going to work or how well it was going to work. Sometimes it worked really well, but let me stop. So, what was that saying we said yesterday? I was looking up 1800s sayings because sometimes I'd like to talk like I'm from the 1800s. So when I say I'm feeling unwell or under the weather, but a new one that I learned was not up to dick. That means you're not feeling well. I swear, go look it up. Anyway, let me go back to my G-rated content. So I streamed from my phone, mobile. I had a mic on for vocals that was, I didn't have a mixer or anything, a mic that went straight into my amp/PA. So it did have a little effect, so I could get a little reverb, and that's what I used. But it was hard because then I had to position the amp so that the phone would pick it up. I didn't even use any external mics with it. And actually, it wasn't that bad. Like, I go back, there's some of those streams are still, or clips actually from those streams are still available. And I'm like, it wasn't that bad. So I could go back and do that, except without the mic, I guess. I mean, my amp is still there. I could do that same exact setup, but it'll take some messing around with. I know, he'll be like, "What do you mean? Did I do something wrong? I mean, I know you're tired, but just tell me you're tired." Oh my gosh. Did you already stream? You're supposed to be going to bed early, right? Callie and I have issues. Oh, it's going on 3. So I didn't bother to go on camera today because I thought that would add time of the time that it takes me to get ready to start. So I thought the fastest way I can jump on is when I don't have to worry about being on camera. So I do this, but then I stay on too long anyway. I need to get some rest. But it's the way it is. You streamed in the daytime, went to bed and took a nap and said, now you can't go to sleep. Oh, no, now your schedule's all off. Am I enjoying my new home? Honestly, not really, because I'm never there. So I'm kind of feeling some kind of way about that. I have to be here most of the time. So I am enjoying my new bed here. I have a new bed there. I have slept probably 5 hours in it one night. Now I might be able to sleep there when my sister comes here, but it'll be like going away. Yeah. My situation is not ideal. So, but on the other hand, for when I'm there, I'm enjoying this space. The house by square footage is actually smaller than my other house, but the layout makes it feel bigger. Like the room that the piano is in is a much bigger room than before. So that's nice. And then there were a lot of things wrong with that house. There were a lot of things wrong with my old house. And so it's good. I am very happy that I was not still, even for offspring or even an animal, to be in my old house during this awful cold snap, because that house just does not warm up once it gets below a certain temperature. I drove by it today. I try not to look, but sometimes I look. I guess I'll get over that. But it's empty. They're supposed to be renting it out. There's no freaking way, unless they did major work to that house, that they could rent it out that fast in this cold weather. No freaking way. But anyway, so that's good. And I'm just not there enough, so I'm just like, it doesn't, so it felt like home when the piano got there, because, the piano, but other than that, I'm not there enough to. Oh, yeah. I mean, I love old houses, but, it takes a lot to maintain them. If you can maintain them and you have the cash available to get some stuff fixed. In my house, it was a hoarder's house. So it wasn't even like just basic maintenance when I got it. It was not habitable. Yet I inhabited it. With offspring. I don't know what I was thinking. It was a rough time. We didn't even have a working bathroom for a little bit. So anyway, I had to clean out the hoarders. Like I told you, there was like 50 bottles of piss. Like it was like the TV show. And so I had to do a lot of work just to get it up to to get it up to the point where you decorate. And in some ways I never really got there. And then the heating system was it was always so very, very cold. Once it got below a certain temperature. Summer was okay. The air conditioner worked okay until the last 2 years, and the air conditioner broke. The unit broke, and it was like I knew I was going to be moving, so I didn't replace it. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that house, and I think it was a cool house, though. It was a little Victorian house. People often think all Victorian houses are big. No, the houses that were built during that time are Victorian, and they have a lot of the same features, but just on a smaller scale. It was probably built for the help for some of the other bigger houses nearby. Anyway, so I miss that. I like the old houses like that, Victorians and stuff like that. So I always say, in that house, I felt like drinking tea and listening to classical music. It was built in 1885. This house is mid-century modern, so I want to listen to jazz and drink a martini with the cool cats. Smoke a cigarette even though I don't smoke. Yeah, there was a lot of history in that house. Oh yeah, it's so in right now. And I have all the authentic stuff. Like some of the furniture I sold because it was good furniture. The money's supposed to go to the estate anyway, so that's what I'm supposed to do. And then some of the other stuff that's, that nobody's going to buy, but it's like he had some really cool glasses. He's got, I guess they're wine glasses. They might be brandy. I don't know. But they're clear, but there's like just, I think I showed them on stream once, but they have stripes on them, thin stripes around them, and then there's they're not coffee cups though. Or maybe they're dessert things. No, I think they're glasses. They have saucers with the same, but they're bright colors. It looks very mid-century modern. But yeah, his bedroom furniture. I just did not want to sleep in his bedroom furniture. I didn't, because it was my uncle's and it was kind of freaking me out. So I sold that. But many other things are very. It's all authentic. The big picture window, and it's funny when I see pictures like as he worked in he worked in electronics, and I found pictures of him like with that when the computers were, the size of closets, or cabinets. And then he's at a desk, the steel desk with the steel chairs. The Steel Case is the name of the company that makes them. All that stuff is back in style now. All the big steel desks. And I see them when people restore them. Sometimes they don't need to be restored, but if they do, or just fix something that got broken, they get restored and people then sell them for a whole lot of money. And people are buying them because it goes with their industrial mid-century modern look and all that. So we have that stuff, but it does need to be restored. Now, there were two of those desks. I really like the desk. One's super big. That one needs more work. That one has not sold. But the smaller one sold almost immediately. And there's a bunch of these chairs, but it's funny because I have pictures of my uncle sitting in the chairs. You know how on all those antique shows, they always want provenance to show that it's the real thing and the show where you got the stuff from. I was like, there you go. He's sitting in the chair, with very mid-century modern, very bewitched looking, like a crisp white Rat Pack kind of crisp white shirt, a thin tie, the black glasses, which all that is back in style, especially the black glasses. Hey, Gringo, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. I don't know how long you've been here. I keep forgetting to look at chat. I'm just yapping. But yeah, and all the jazz records that are there and all. Some of that stuff actually probably came from my grandparents' house or other relatives' houses that he got when they passed on. The one thing I saw that was scary, though, I made a TikTok about it, was, I go down in his basement in the back part that I call the murder room, because it's behind, you might not see it right away. It's probably well soundproofed. Anyway, I went back there and I saw a baby buggy, the old-fashioned kind, like Rosemary's Baby, like, the push it and the thing opens up, They can be horrifyingly scary looking in the basement. And the thing is, my uncle had no children. So you go in there and see a baby buggy in the basement kind of freaked me out. We figured out it was probably my aunt's. I still don't know why he had it though, but her husband was in the military, so they moved around a lot. Maybe that's why. But yeah. A lot of the little accessories and stuff are... Now, some of them we sold when we had the estate sale, but some we didn't, that were just like a thing on the wall that you put letters in. Well, this is like an authentic mid-century modern one. And I went and looked them up on eBay, and like people are paying, I mean, not a lot of money, but people are paying money for this thing. I was like, oh, because it goes with the decor. I gotcha. But you know what I want to get? I want to get, and I look, you see them sometimes, I just not going to pay a lot of money for it. I want to get a wall phone with the rotary phone. I'm not going to get a landline. It would just be for decor, but I think that would be cool. Get a rotary phone that's on the wall. He had a wall phone that was still working, but it was push button, so that's not the same. Yeah, I want a rotary phone for the wall. I might want one for the living rooms too. And my parents had, I found in their attic when I'm going through, I never saw this thing before in life. It must have been before my time, but it was an old portable TV, and it has like the bubble. It's probably a tube. It has the screen. It's not even called a screen, is it? Is like rounded, and it's like a lime green, and it's just pretty darn cool looking. Look that up too, and people buy those, and so some people can get it to work. I don't know if it works, but even if it doesn't, I mean, it would be cool decor. Get a landline, that would be so cool. I know. And have the whole cord thing, and yeah. Well, it's still there. Like, so where he had it, the phone line is still there. So if I ever did get a landline, it would just be plug and play. My dad used to have an old school headset that he would plug into your cell phone, because cell phones are not really made to talk on as far as their design. You know, these square things, and you hold it. They don't cradle to your mouth or anything, and that's fine because you really don't. That's really not what they're for primarily. But it's you ever like on your cell phone talking on the phone for a long time? It's not really that comfortable, right? And if you can't be on speaker, to hold that thing like that. Also, if you have any kind of manual dexterity issues, it's hard because that's my problem with the technology with older people or people with disabilities. Sometimes it's not that they don't know how or can't learn. It's because if your fingers don't work right, or if your fingers don't have are not warm and are very dry, the touch screen is not going to work. And that has nothing to do with being able to do it. Also, if your hands shake, or you can't move them fast enough. So So it's hard for them to hold the phone without accidentally touching something also. Anyway. So it makes the features out of reach, literally, but not, what's the word? Literally out of reach, not as far as ability. Anyway, so we got him. So a phone headset, is that what you call the headset, to hold, that you plug into. I've seen them now. They sell them on TikTok now, but that you plug into your cell phone, so that if you're going to talk on the phone, you because those phones were designed to hold. So it's just easier to talk on the phone old school and hold the phone, but you're still talking on your cell phone. You got the tube TV from the 60s, and you can get those to work. Yeah, I have. I haven't tried that one yet, and I think the plug is still there. My dad, and my uncle, they used to do, if they weren't using something, they would, if they were going to put it in the trash, they'd cut up the cord. They would take things apart, but they were tinkerers anyway. So, or they would make things that somebody else couldn't use. I don't know. So I don't know. I think the cord is still there. But there were all these old radios. Two of them I sold. They weren't working. But I think they could work for somebody who knows how to work on them. So those I sold. And there was a third one that, same thing, but I was going to bring it over here so that if somebody wanted to buy it, I didn't have to go over there to get it. I brought it over here and I plugged it in. It works. I've streamed with it on before, I think like around Christmas time. So now that thing is out in the living room and it works. I couldn't believe it works. And it looks so cool. It looks like the replicas, which makes sense because the replicas are supposed to look like this. So the stuff that people pay, like that Crosby company that makes all the audio stuff that looks like the old school stuff, that's what it looks like. And there's another little radio, same thing. It works fine. And I left that on the kitchen counter at the other house because it works. Yeah, that radio, I had it on. I haven't had it on too recently, but like at Christmas time, I just turned it to the Christmas music station. Actually, I did have it on recently, and I turned it to the classical station. It's funny because it's tube, so it just takes a few minutes to warm up. So it's on, but you got to wait, and it feels kind of warm. So that's cool when that stuff works. Yeah, it's like a toaster, right? There were probably so many things that they didn't keep. Because some of the records go back to the 78s. Like 78s, they stopped making in 1959. So all those records are 1959 and before. And actually, they weren't made very much after 1950, or during the 50s. But so you got to think that some of those records were played on a Victrola. There had to have been. My grandfather or great-grandparents probably had that at some point. Somebody used to come to this stream all the time. Said he has one. I can't remember if War Dancer said he had one or not. But yeah, that'd be cool. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. I am not going to get better unless I get a little bit more rest. So, let me start the skedaddle. Thanks again to Dream on Music for the raid, and for all the folks that came over, and all the folks that are here now and have come and gone, and for the lurkers. So Latasia, if you're still here, I hope you're feeling better. Jason told us how you haven't been sleeping. So I was glad that he said you dozed off last night. Should get ready to skedaddle. Thanks guys for being here at all. You always make me feel better. Although morning me sometimes is angry. So over the next few days, my sister's supposed to come in tomorrow night or late afternoon.
Maybe I am.
That doesn't always happen. Oops, mute site. Which will, but if she doesn't come then, she'd come Friday. So Fridays, and she's leaving on Sunday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'll still do No Music Friday. Maybe that's be the day we look at the albums. I don't know. You might get streams at different times and different locations, actually. So that might be a thing. I'm horrible at announcing when the streams are. I need to get better with that. But if you're following, at least you get the notification. But if you see me go live in the daytime, like, what is she doing? This is why. Because I'm able to. Because I'll have someone else that can look after mom. In the bag. In the bag. In the bag. Thanks, Latasia. Some mod love for Latasia. And any of the mods that may be modding from the shadows. I appreciate you. Not sure the time, not sure what I'll be doing. It's probably, you might get another one of these. It's probably doubtful that it's going to be a full music stream unless I wake up feeling really good. And thanks again for the gift subs from Dreamon and Charlie. And for those of you that are having some medical stuff going on, let's just send warm thoughts, prayers if you pray, all of that good stuff to those who are having stuff done or recovering from stuff or any of that thing. going through some family illnesses as well as taking care of yourself. So and Carol King. I thought I untimered those Carol King things. Maybe I didn't do all of them. I still owe you guys a Carol King stream when I'm feeling better, and then I'll do Maroon 5. But yeah. All right, let's see who is live. I think. I'm going to try to be a good streamer and check and see how long people have been on. Before reading out. But day 520 in the bag. Let's do a quick raid out to Jane Jell Music. I do raid her often, but she's just an incredible vocalist and such a sweetheart. So let's go see Jane Jell. Incredible song list. She does. And I'm probably going to raid and run or raid and lurk. It's a great stream for chatting because everybody's so friendly. Appreciates the music and all that. Everybody's really nice there. It's also a great stream to lurk because the music is just so good. You can just almost treat it like radio, and but hear all of these songs, done so well. So makes her stream a good choice. If you don't know Jane Jell, just do yourself a favor and just drop that follow. And go on the raid if you can. If there are lurkers there, again, I never have the list up. Feel the presence of somebody, though, right? Some folks. If you can go on the raid, it's always good. Not just for the target, but, for me, for the streamer, to be able to bring a community over to somebody. And Jane Jell's a good friend of the stream. So if you can go on the raid, that would be a wonderful thing, even if you can't stay or would continue to lurk. Much appreciated for sure. And I will be back. And I know it's Valentine's Day weekend. I usually do an anti-Valentine's Day. Well, not like against it, but I do the for us singles or those who are bitter. We do the breakup or unlove or side piece songs. Well, and let the other folks do the love songs. So that might happen too. So, here is the raid call. And I gotta have a day when I don't stream at night, because whenever I stream at night, late night, like starting after midnight, I tend not to get to bed until like 5 a.m, and that's not good when I have to get up. Now, when my sister's here, it depends on where I sleep. No, actually, I still have to get up. So I still won't be able to sleep in. But anyway, I'll work that out. I'm not a napper. I don't nap so much, but I should if I have the opportunity. So maybe that's what I'll try to do. All right. Anywho, I'll be here. So day 520 is in the bag, and we will be back. Excuse me, I'm like burping on the stream. Tomorrow. I can't say same time, same channel, but Same time. I'm glitching a little bit, aren't I? Oh, maybe not. All right. So whoever's here, there's the raid call. Thanks again, Latasia. Thanks everybody who came through. Charlie and Dream On for the gift subs. And Dream On for the raid. Everybody else also for the chat. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Shout out to the lurkers. Appreciate you as well. And let's get the step in. We are going somewhere in the Philippines, I believe. Jane Gel Music. She's only 2 hours in. She streams for 3 hours all the time. So we're good there. Three hours is kind of the sweet spot. And I've not hit that sweet spot in quite some time. But, you know, what are you going to do? Oh, she cut off raids. She never does that. Oh. Okay, I see. Now I just went through that whole thing. She usually streams for 3 hours, and she's leaving early tonight. I see her saying goodbye, so that's odd. But I did make that attempt of checking first. I truly did. So we are gonna go. But do follow Jane Gel though anyway. Catch her another time. So we're going to go to one of these relaxing kind of ASMR ones. So Jay Nothing. Let's go to that. They've been here before. So it's one you can turn on and let it lurk. I'll let it lurk while I'm shutting down. I mean, let it play. Yeah. Some people, people turn off. I turn off raids when when I have a hard stop. Because, you get a raid, you're excited and you want to stay for a while. And then that kind of, if you really need to go, it messes you up. Or you feel bad if you have to leave anyway. So, yeah. So, yeah, it looked like Jane Gel was leaving earlier than she normally does. So she turned off the raids, which is a smart thing to do when you got to go. And I hope people understand that. I think people do. But that's the other thing. You can check. You can hover. That's what I should have done. You can hover and see if it says sometimes. Anyway. Good seeing everybody. Starting another raid. Okay, here we go. Peace. Didn't really let me raid. So I don't know if that raid worked, honestly. Oh, raiding with a party of one. Yeah, that other raid messed me up. That's okay, because this is one of those sit back and pilot sleeping night mode. Peaceful. Very cool. All right, guys. Have a great day and a better tomorrow. Peace.